Hello, and welcome to another episode of Disco Elysium. This is episode 7. We've started the second day, and right now, we're going to be starting back up in the pawn shop. Not too much fuss and muss about it. There's Twitch chat down below me. I'm going to be chatting with them all throughout. Rustic Friar's here. Rosie Pets is here too, I'm pretty sure. There's going to be another bunch of people that start filtering in here and there. I started a little bit early compared to what I normally do. But anyways, let's jump in on this. Because this is a great game. I really, really like this game. Again, Rustic, thank you so much for, getting this game for me. I think it's fantastic. Let's see. Oh, I didn't look at the tape, the reel-to-reels up here.
The boxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented. They stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Hopefully we get some better luck rolling today. Yeah, absolutely, Rustic. I'm going to play this thing to completion. And this seems like the kind of game you can play over and over again, just taking different routes.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Praise the dice gods.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
So cute, the Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
You sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though...
He grimaces.
I don't really like music.
You sad excuse of a human. I'm sorry. I love music. Music is my thing, it's my jam. That's why I have a kazoo. That's why I have guitars. I got that one. I got an acoustic that is just off camera. Used to play piano. Used to play trombone. Used to be a full vocalist and everything. I got a whole bunch of my repertoire that I can do.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Your girl doesn't like music? Oh, it's not for everybody. I'm sure there's something. Some genre, some kind of music, or at least a song or two that eventually would wind up being like, yeah, I can bob to this a little bit. But yeah, not for everybody. She's not a sad excuse for a human. She's trying to become a sound engineer. Really? Ooh. So she's studying music a lot then? Man, the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
He asks.
His courtesy is not insincere.
Her time is 8 hours of sound engineers. Yeah.
His projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
That could do it. Who's the... There's a DJ going on a segue here. So when she is free, she prefers quiet. I would too at that point. I would too. Having to listen to music 8 hours a day is pretty rough. But I'm trying... Chipsel. Have you ever heard of Chipsel? She is one amazing artist. She, not just music, mostly sounds. Ah, gotcha. Well, Chipsel uses original Game Boy soundboards for her music. It's awesome stuff. You should listen to some of it sometime. Let's see. His courtesy is not insincere. He prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all.
He flashes a
I
smile.
guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
People who just hung a man.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Let's see. We could nod. Quite the collection indeed. Look around. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. It's a little highbrow for us. Honestly, I think some of your selections are, press your finger to your lips, more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. We are not the Wolf of Wall Street. Let's do this one.
It keeps me entertained.
He responds, unimpressed with your snobbery.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is,
Ooh.
on what?
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a pretty high chance to roll good on electrochemistry here. Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on? Okay, first, there's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I think I can sell the McGraw rifle. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Not the empty cassette tape. Okay. Oh, we could sell the lieutenant's handkerchief, but I don't think that's necessarily the best one.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Looks you up and down quickly. All right,
Another
fine.
time, perhaps.
You might be able to aid our investigation. Let's do that.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
This is the kind of guy I can sit down and have a conversation with.
He doesn't know anything.
Actually, that's
The
all I got.
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
He's tripping out. Oh, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the Citizens Militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
This is a pawn shop.
Oh,
and
dear.
it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
We need to fix our
The
morale.
lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer.
Uh-oh.
Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Entity, I'm at work doing my thing, so I don't know how often I'll be here, but good luck with your stream today. Thanks, Entity! We started off with your music again, so, you know, anytime you pop in, just say hi. Oh, and say hi to YouTube.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Okay.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it.
Ugh.
Then I agreed to take it.
Bro.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Wait, how much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
The
15!
lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Entity says, yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Entity Sparks, telling you to like and subscribe to @the_blackbelt_barber. All the cool kids are here. And throws a bunch of GameCube chants on that little dancing purple dudes down there.
There's pity there, too, in case you didn't notice.
So sorry you had to see me in that state.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You
Lieutenant turns
sold
to
your
you.
sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
We got a few options. There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. Well, she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens of militia. I'm sorry. Sorry, I sold my gun. No. She's one of my rabid fans.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
He looks around worried. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
That's not bad, though. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm.
Of course.
Alright. Roll for electrochemistry. Let's go!
Feeling
Ah,
warm
there
and
we go.
thrilled by the movement of
Feels
light,
good.
while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrholidon. It's tough to
Pyrholidon?
come by on the street.
What is
A
that?
drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Okay. Look around. Is it just me, or is it really warm in here? Or step closer. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. Or, so where does a man get Pyrholidon these days? Psychedelic side effects? I know, that'd be sick, right? And all it does is prevent radiation sickness? Shoot! So where does a man get Pyrholidon these days?
How would I know?
Takes a step back studying you.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
Oh, should we wink at him? Chilkawa just wants some of what you're having. Let's play it.
Pyrholidon is just something since the People's Power disaster,
Coughs as if to mark his words.
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
Ah,
Had to take it for radiation sickness.
probably got hooked on it.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Let's see. People's Pile, what's that?
Bad idea.
Yes.
Some poor leftist built
Learning
a
more.
particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere.
Oh.
Probably some of it in you too.
Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force.
He points at the white triangle on his orange safety
Tried
vest.
to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
Respect,
I
yeah.
lived by the river since I was a small boy. The
The
Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Poor guy. He looks at the spiraling light and stops. Must have been tough radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment. And early deaths.
Cancer.
Cancer
Oh.
mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
He sighs and shakes his head.
So much bitterness.
Yep.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
That's true. That's a good point. How'd you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it.
Hey, make the most out of it.
So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can.
That's fair.
Still in the same city, but
He shrugs. Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Alright.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your Pyrholidon with me?
Have you tried it before?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
I think I tried it once and liked it.
Here you go, man.
Ooh, presents a large cap-shaped object on the palm of his hand. Very odd looking.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained
Ooh.
Pyrholidon. Straight into your gut.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
Have other business to take care of now.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Capo type.
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop, some kind of weapon cop. Sorry, cop. Sorry, cop? Sorry, I'm not sure. I was kind of hoping I'm the superstar cop. Bonjour, Ryan. How are you?
That is only a ludicrous daydream. Guess again. You're
cool.
the...
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop.
Ah,
The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
no.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Won't the other cop types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
We are kind of sorry. Let's opt in.
Of course you are. It's okay.
Ooh, rigorous
See if
self.
you can get something out of
self-critique.
this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
I like that. Languages you want me to speak again, except for like Japanese, because geez, damn hard to make those. Yeah, it is hard to make
That
those.
won't happen.
Ah. Well, very interesting. Let's see. So you got rigorous self-critique, suicide of Krasmazov, anti-object task force. Oh, that's -1 to my already 1 authority. Oh boy. Track down gun. Keep looking, maybe someone else knows something, okay? We have +1 psych, -1 health. Oh my. Wait, how do I... Okay.
Whoa. In your hand, Pyrholidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens,
Ah.
rare and gritty, a product of the age of atomic power.
So, Ryan, the language I'd like you to try out would be Armenian. Armenian. Look at that little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cat. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to boredom.
Open the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little
Hyastin?
slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an
Ooh.
oyster. Come on, slurp it.
Wait, won't Kim see me
What
slurp
is
it?
he? Your mother? Is Kim your au pair? Slurp it. Slurp the morsel of danger joy.
Slurp it, but only a little.
You suck a minuscule drop of extremely chemical smelling liquid into your mouth.
Okay.
There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Tastes like a kiss. Whoa. It is Armenian. In Armenian. Ah, Hyastin.
It tastes
Okay.
like many things, all melted
I don't
into
either.
one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists as it did before.
Uh-huh.
Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
Really?
No, of course not really. It's
Just
just
France,
the
I can
metaphor.
speak.
The
Just
effect
France, I
of
can
that
speak.
otherworldly drop
This
of
translator,
liquid
I don't know how to
is
speak.
slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm. This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
Kim, I just did a drop of that anti-radiation drug. It's great.
I'm happy for you.
He answers.
His glasses turn golden as the fire reflects off the lenses. You feel this man is your brother. Just don't mix it with anything, he thinks,
Oh.
looking you over. Thankfully, his sense of balance seems okay.
Inner Mongolian
Whatever.
script.
I'm not getting involved.
Holy cow, Rustic.
Wow, Kim's badass.
Or
he's at a druggy party.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Whoa, that's probably it. He's seen it before.
You can even put it into a horse. That's true,
Look
Rustic.
at all these guys go off like fireworks as information pours into you.
Oh, yeah.
About the lieutenant's simple remark. I'm happy for you. This stuff is
Anyang
great.
Filipino.
Why not? This government-developed substance seems very non-intrusive. You could even operate heavy machinery. Fire machinery.
Rustic, Buttspot's trying to get in on the action.
Please don't actually operate any fire machines.
That is vertical, but Twitch converts it to horizontal. That's crazy. Unsa mant diadun.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more Pyrholidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
This is probably going to help us out on
In
Psyche.
the bottom right corner of the screen.
Yep, That boosted Psyche. Right there. Everything. Oh, authority's up one from that? Sheesh, okay. What about if I... So it does intellect and -1 health. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I can't do it yet. I'm still under the... Okay, fine. Fine. You know what? Well, we learned a lot. Did a lot. I mean, what's happening there? Oh, it means what's happening there. Good question. Not sure anymore. This game is taking turns to be a little odd. Let's talk to this guy.
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Okay.
His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Alright, first things first, what are you doing here, man, on the waterlock? Is this a story game too? Huge story game, yeah.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock.
Oh, there he is.
Keeping him company.
Right over there.
And eating his salami.
Okay. Eat that salami, buddy.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and
the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of a salami and takes a sizable bite. So fish is included. Apparently. You know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign.
Oh.
Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words daredevil driver sound...
Smells fishy, yes. Oh, thank goodness we had the Psyche up. We were able to actually succeed on that.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
He cuts off a slice of salami, yes!
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
Oh, the lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. Takes a slice of the salami from the man and chews on it. He normally never does anything that I'm doing with my stupid butt here. Alright. You know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market.
Hey, fish! You're talking about fish.
Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
A random cover song on kazoo, huh? Deli meats, brook, all divides. Okay, look at this. Butter sign down. Let's see. Okay, the final countdown, Bumblebee and Pokemon theme song. Well, you're asking for a lot there. I'll see what I can do, though. You're talking Flight of the Bumblebee, right? We're living together. So let's say farewell. I can't do Flight of the Bumblebee full speed, but I can do like this. Just theme song Pokemon.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with tired ennui.
Yes, what we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself. A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Foot does.
Okay. I hope that's good for you. See, come on, give me something to work with.
She looks up from under her brow.
Yeah, no problem.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Alright. So here's where the ammonia is, I think.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath. The packages are small, discreet,
Steel?
sloppily stacked, making them easier to take
No, I
unnoticed.
don't want a raincoat, thank you. That's the one.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
See what all the B-Day of all in here in chat. Me, April 26th. Huh?
Okay. Don't, overdo it or something.
See, which one is good for... Oh, Hypnogamma. That's the one we need.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Yeah, let's do that
Okay,
one.
here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Yeah, you know what? Shush. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we're healthy. The ampule of ammonia. I think we're good here. Powdered milk or normal milk? I prefer powdered. I prefer neither. I prefer almond milk when it comes down to it because the normal milk doesn't agree with me, you know? They just don't do well for me. Like, my body doesn't like it. Turn in your bottles. I did. I had, apparently, 19 bottles. Wait, I can smoke. Smoke it. Wait, what? I'm gonna smoke this. Let's try it again. There we go, got it. Dude, non-lactose. That's right. I am lactose intolerant. Cannot handle that stuff. There we go, okay. Had oat milk earlier today. How was it? Let's see. Yes, to the body. Radiant smooth. Nice. Smooth, baby. Wait a minute, can we reconstruct this now? Show me that I can reconstruct this.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown
visual
slush that
calculus.
covers the plaza mosaic.
You know the song West Virginia? Oh, you mean, Country Roads. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge
What does Kuno
Mountains,
get?
Shenandoah River. Hey, Kuno, got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit.
Put in a
Kuno's a
splash of almond
kingpin.
cream. Ooh, I bet that did taste good. Can I have some? Just a little?
Fuck no, pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the popo. Not doing the pork pen for your sad speed habit. You don't know Kuno.
Life is old there, older than the
Lying
trees,
fact, he's
younger
actually
than the
telling the truth, or at
mountains,
least
blowing like a breeze.
0.00001% of it. He has a little speed. He's just not
Ah.
giving it to you.
Country
He's got to at least
roads,
know a source.
take me
Look at it.
home
You need to figure
to the
this out somehow.
place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama,
You need to
take me
befriend him first.
home. Country roads. So I need to roll for empathy. You know what? 58%. Let's go. Come on, come on. Dice gods.
What's going
Ah,
on
come on.
is an ungovernable youth on your crime scene, throwing around incendiary language, trying to push your buttons.
Do that.
No.
Kuno, they've almost made you a snitch now.
I don't like dealing with this
Ease
guy.
off, see? Kuno always takes the bullet over the hammer.
You know, it's big boy style, incredibly proud of himself.
He'd rather die than work with the justice system.
What happens if I do this? Kuno, I threw up and I can't investigate the body now.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano.
Kid is mimicking
Yeah,
violent
yeah,
puking
yeah.
noises.
Fucking pathetic.
You
Sounds right.
were lucky you didn't die there.
Ooh, thank goodness they censored that. Have you got some advice for me? I mean, you're obviously handling it well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you.
Kid looks to his left, then to his right, then leans towards you.
What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Kim's POV. Drug addict caught sings country roads while trying to buy speed from kids while a body is running on the street 5 feet away from him. Country roads. Smoking a cigarette. Country roads, take me home. Unified non-vomiter. Here I come.
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Alright, I'm
Kuno
off.
doesn't fucking care.
I don't care about you, Kuno. Shut up. Let's do this thing. Let's investigate.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Alright, we got
Written it is all it does now.
a 72% chance now. We have ammonia, we're a cunified non-vomiter, and we've waited long enough. Let's roll!
You crack
Oh,
open
yeah!
the ammonia ampoule and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty.
Ugh.
With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
You always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
It's very lovely green, rustic. Step
The
closer.
man before you is naked, but for a pair
Oh.
of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos
Oh,
covers
lividity,
his chest
yeah.
and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The
I wonder
man
what those
wore
were.
thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons, okay. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather.
Turns the boot slightly.
Weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days.
Yeah.
It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one
Drinking
thing
purple
he
taro
might
milk?
chew on.
Nice. He nods toward Kuno, whose eyeing you suspiciously.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Wait, what? Why does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly.
Oh, come on.
They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable.
Ugh.
Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor?
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes.
Ooh,
They
experience,
had to
experience.
remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Nice.
Huh.
That makes sense.
The mummy looks like a piñata. Sign for Cinco de Mayo. Ah, there you go. But they told him to strip before they hung him to demean him. Could have just been walking around naked, just like this for all we know. What if they told him to strip?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
And with Kuno saying that, hey, everybody watching on YouTube, if you like what you see, like, favorite, and subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, blow up the comments section, and stop by this Twitch stream every now and then. I'm streaming every night still, so hop on by. I'm happy to see ya.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
Material looks out of place
It
here.
is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of
Oh.
wages.
What's your YouTube name? Ryan? My YouTube channel's name is The Black Belt Barber.
For the northwest region of
There's actually a
Revachol,
link to it
an
here.
officer's average yearly income is
There you go.
5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Ka-ching, baby.
By catching, do you mean
He tilts
let's
his
not
head.
log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulary
Perhaps.
before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
If this constabulatory is dragging their feet, why not start ourselves before more good men die?
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine without a dead man's boots.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. Back to detecting now.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Yeah, totally.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Don't punch it. Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor.
Good thing it didn't choose to
Spreads
punch. We would have lost some
kinetic energy
health.
horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely.
He points to the boots. Nice. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. I really appreciate it.
Faint, organic lines
Now you're
cover
subbed
the
on
plates
both.
where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
Oh, lignum vitae. The wood of life. That's like the most. That's like the strongest, densest wood. If you take that wood, fun fact, you take that wood and you go and you drop it in water, it sinks. German guy is live. Yep, laser is live. He's a cool dude, that Laser. Guys, shout out to Laser, Leys3R. He's an awesome dude, speaks fluent English and German. Great guy to watch, plays some really good games. Like Petrified Wood. Kind of like Petrified Wood, but it's alive and it's that heavy. What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run your finger over the lines.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination.
Oh.
E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
Ich kann auch Deutsch oder Niederländisch. So I can speak German. I can speak Netherlands German, basically.
We have a make and a number. That's something.
That is
We
good.
can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
So we'll go to the kinema for it. Pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Also no German or Deutsch. That's why I said. Oh. Niederländisch is Deutsch? Oh, Dutch. You're meaning Dutch, not Deutsch. Deutsch is German, in German. Grab the boot under your arm. Do
The
it.
stench fills your nostrils.
Uh-oh.
As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Oh no.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under the arm. Under your arm.
Pull his head off.
Uh-oh.
Brutal!
What? Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Yeah?
Do it, homo!
I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I say. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't.
Indeed, from this
Okay.
angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more.
Good that we chose not to.
Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants. Advanced enemy technology would conduct research into their weaknesses? No. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. So graveyard fish beauty looks knife shapeshift in sight. Apparently, Ryan, apparently. Said they're expensive. Thought I could pawn them. Earn some lucre. It's that constabulatory thing again. I said before. With the dead guys, I want to protect them. Sorry. Didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try. No. Thought I could pawn them.
For a full set of armor, I wouldn't blame you. But these boots are hardly worth a disciplinary hearing.
Ah.
There are better ways to pay a hostel bill. Besides,
He taps the boot.
It's hard to get a read on the lieutenant. What would he do if you stole them? Would he report you or not?
Probably not.
Surprisingly, you feel like he probably wouldn't.
Kim's pretty chill.
there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots.
Ugh.
They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure
Fair.
there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Steal a dead man's boots? But that would be dishonorable. Refuse for honor.
Alright then, you can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
What's gonna happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the
There we go.
situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
I haven't
The
looked at the
cadaver
corpse.
slowly twists on the cargo
Ugh.
belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged
Those are tie-down
polyester
straps, right?
cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
Ryan says, I'm hoping you get 1 million subs next year or anytime. That'd be sick. That'd be amazing if I did. Oh my gosh. All the effort I would put into it too then. I'd actually figure out how to do my video editing or pay somebody else to do it.
This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters,
Vermilion.
along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
You know, Ryan, you're probably right. Should post some Mario Party vids too. You're right about that. The best time for a drink, right? Don't ask me how I know. This is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers
Vermilion color on the tree.
I get the
There
sense
is!
they use
Right down
whatever
there.
was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating
Or is it up there?
themselves.
I forget which one vermilion is. Vermilion might be yellow. But I'm thinking it's red. By they, do you mean the Hardy Boys? Sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
Right now, everything seems to fit their confession.
Sure wanted him to stay up there.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel
Rises to
wiring,
inspect the news.
parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How'd they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
That's true. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
He makes a pulling motion.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Shade of red. I was right the first time. Okay. Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Yeah.
Limbs
limp and torso covered in tattoos. Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
You're right. You're right, Ryan. The blood is also vermilion.
His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Well, that's about
Your
true.
fist clenches suddenly.
It'll be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
You think it's self-suit? What, you think he did that himself? No. This is a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of.
Okay.
If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing something here.
I agree.
A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange pocket.
He
Oh,
takes
orange
a thin
jacket.
piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigat Sunshine. Mini.
A Trigat Sunshine, huh?
Trigat is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
Ooh. He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
Cool.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then... I like how the encyclopedia stat works in game exactly like how it works in real life. Yeah, exactly. Maybe your buddy is the murderer you've been backstabbed. I don't know. Perhaps.
A sound. A
Ooh.
shrill flash.
Flash.
Followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. The barber, the subber, the black belt, makes our hearts melt. He's Aaron. Turn your flare on. On this game, the colors are so great. Yes. There's white fingerprints or claws. Maybe. My fingers are actually kind of red at the tips. Let's see. Cool machine. Yeah, cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Slides the camera away and tucks it in his belt.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
How do I get that off my screen? Oh, I can level up? Sheesh! Okay, I think it's time to actually get another one of these. No. We need authority. What am I saying? Level that up. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the coarse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Alright. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute, and his skin as colorful as
Anyone
the
thinks
chemical
I'm an
rainbow
adult, teen,
on the
or
photo
adult, I'm
paper,
much younger here in chat.
teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Yeah, Ryan, I believe you're 13, right? 13 or 14, something like that? Look him in the
His
eye.
eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets.
Ugh.
There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
Yo, what? Yep, Ryan's 13.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside.
Ugh.
The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Rustic, you feel old. How old are you? What year were you born?
Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Okay. Inland Empire, medium. Wait, we could try that again. It's a white check. Let's do this.
Why do you think so?
For supernatural reasons.
There are no supernatural reasons.
Lieutenant says, marking something in his notebook. Depending on the month, Ryan may not have even been alive during the 2007 recession. That's true. Think about that. But for now, I'm gonna go for shit. Go for it, Ryan. Enjoy. All right, 72%. Roll. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Where have you gone? You're 20. Well, I got 10 years on you. I'm 30.
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Can't get the damn compartment in my ledger open.
The blue heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do.
Graduated from high school December 31st, 2019. I graduated June 16th, 2010. Rough year to graduate, yeah.
Fucking hard. Popo the clown.
Yeah.
He means force. It'll work.
I see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Fair enough. Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead.
What's happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
Imagination.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney.
No, you don't. Between you and me, Your name is probably Harry.
Hey, there we go. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible? I forgot it was 2022, so Ryan for sure wasn't alive in '08. Yep.
Because you have
Who killed you?
love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
Look, Rustic, if I didn't think that it was 2020 still, I don't know where I'd be. All that COVID stuff really screwed with us. Can you ask me a question, Mr. Hanged Man?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous? The lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming.
The
A miracle
shivers.
from the northwest.
I do like the shivers.
It's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Me.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Baby affected with harlequinism.
You sure wriggled out of that one. Coppellini.
Yeah. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
First, do you have to speak like that? No. So, you were feeling sexual arousal when they hanged you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
What is erotic auto-asphyxiation?
Captain Coppodromo. I fear we are drifting away. Fixating on sexuality again.
Yeah.
Let's go with a simpler question.
Encyclopedia gives you more raw data, but if you know what the Shivers is talking about, it is much more informative. That's what I'm thinking.
He didn't choke himself. You know it.
Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Oh. See, that was different than what the text actually said. It said, "You can come back and look at into this face anytime you want. Humor yourself with my harlequin features. Ask me your little questions. Freshen your memory. Create associations. Remind yourself of your mortality. Capolapo." Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
It's like... Ugh.
This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Yeah, and Rustic, I remember you telling me that about the voice lines, how they were written and recorded 1 to 2 years apart. So if there's any discrepancy, I'm definitely going to read it out for you. His face and hands are pink, thighs too.
I see it.
He
His
adjusts his
neck
glasses.
too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The original game had very little voice acting. Oh, I couldn't imagine it without the voice acting. This is great. Yeah, no, we need the narrator.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored. Something's coming out of him.
The pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it. drop by drop.
Purge liquid is awful. I played it on release and it was really reading heavy. Yeah, I bet it was.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Way better now. Yeah.
The fuck he's saying?
Shut up, Kuno.
Talking about shit.
Glad I have it censored. Got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem.
ew.
Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Rustic. Honestly, I regret having my first playthrough be non-voiced. That would be rough. But I bet it's a lot more enjoyable now that there is voice for you.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
But you've never done like a physical build on your character before? This is like the first time you've seen a lot of these?
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think he's dead.
I agree. Totally dead.
Deadity dead, dead, dead. What is dead anyway?
He's...
There it is. Oh. So Kim normally doesn't have any humor, but you know, I think he's dead. I agree. Totally dead. What is dead anyway? He's dead. He was up right after death. His hands, feet, and neck were discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck.
What's to the belt?
The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Could it still be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
I mean, my first character was in the first version with no voice lines, so most characters only had their portrait for flavor. Oh, jeez, okay. That's like really old school stuff. Or it would play like really old school stuff.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
I mean, the portraits give a lot of flavor anyways, but the voice really sells it. So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Step back and have another look first.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Of course. You have questions.
Okay, that's enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also see me in your dreams.
Memento mori. That goes back to Unus Annus. You know, that 1 year channel that Mark and I think it was Ethan did. Yeah, the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from here.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
They really do. I can't imagine the characters without their voices now. The portraits really had to do heavy lifting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, which one do I level up? Which one do I level up? Let's up interfacing.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Could be why all the portraits are so expressive. It could be. Instead of being candid face shots, yeah. Can someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. Can someone else do it?
Someone else?
He pauses.
You mean like the police?
You have a point there. I mean, someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective.
Ah.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need
True.
to get him down, fast.
You could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it.
We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
Lame.
Just pull his rotten head off. The meat's cooked anyway.
No.
Give the boot another yank, and it's done.
No, let's just pull his head off.
It's tempting, but decapitating him will make it impossible to ascertain whether he was really hung. The damage to the neck would make coronary work pointless.
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
The enthusiasm is unrestrained.
How?
Just shoot the belt, the bullet will break it.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
I knew the answer, but our loose cannon cop did not know.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Wait, let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could
I'll
happen?
blow his head off.
Well, there is that.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Do it! Do it, Kim!
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket
Oh my word, is he actually gonna do it?
and produces a lightweight firearm.
Ho
He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks,
He's gonna do it.
securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes
Yes.
the fellow's desk position,
Yes.
taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, partner. Shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Aw. He was hoping he could do it.
he feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Hey.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word. Just looks at the gun in his hand.
Throw the other one at him. God damn it, get your shit together.
Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it.
Look, I made you do it, man. What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet.
Go
Yeah!
on. I'm not stopping you.
Yeah!
Just don't lose it.
The piece shines in his outstretched hand.
They only have one gun!
Do it!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Take the gun.
Take it, you fucking banani poika! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly
Bakelite?
light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Bakelite is the first substance that they tried to make, synthetically tried to make billiard balls out of. It was like a poly thing, one of the earlier plastics that was made. And it wasn't that good. But what was cool about Bakelite was if the clear ones, because of the way that it was formed, if you took a clear one and you set it out, a clear chunk of it, and you set it out in the sun, the UV radiation would change the chemical compound inside of it, and it would actually darken and turn purple. The art team is always being insulted for their toy guns. Yeah.
You've held
True.
this, an A9
Armistice.
armistice before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
I'm worried about this roll if we have one.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights.
Do it.
You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand
What?
supporting your gun arm.
Character's kind of jittery there. You see that? His character model's kind of.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Shut up.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig?
Ew.
Is that what this is about?
Ew. Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves.
We're gonna do everything we can to
becoming
increase the chances here.
Two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Point the gun at Kuno West to shut her
Do
up.
it! Set me free!
From what?
Don't.
You feel the lieutenant's hand on your shoulder.
Do it!
Oh! You can actually pull the trigger. Fuck you, little shit.
Here, Mulka. Right here!
I just want hesitated for a moment. Don't think we're doing that one.
Intense shit, copper.
Could waved his gun. It wasn't
Oh.
intense, it was pathetic.
You know what? We get one shot and one opportunity. The dice gods were against us before. Let's go again. Ah. Oh, we shot him. Uh-oh.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see
Darn it.
what happened.
That's a hard one.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest.
Oh.
Bits of ribcage protrude from the
Ugh.
skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulka.
Start crying, you're sensitive. No, there's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
Takes the sidearm from you and
It's
holsters
not
it.
the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
I hate these guys.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Hey, maybe.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it
The
down.
lieutenant does not dignify that with an answer. He snaps the button on his holster and says,
We still need to get him down, somehow.
His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse. But
The
how?
bad way. The way I didn't want
Uh-oh.
us to. By asking the harbor for help.
Oh.
They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
Want to be dangerous?
To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Jeez. What's wrong with being indebted to Everard
He's a
Clare?
dangerous and corrupt man, and we cannot predict what he will want from us in return.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
Shut up, Kuno. Give me some speed. How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting.
He looks around.
Anyway, we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
I like the third path
To
idea.
the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Let's get to it then. Ugh. Oh, man. Wish we could have actually done it. Oh, damaged ledger. I can do that now. Alright. Interact. Oh, I want to interact with that. Where's the ledger? Ledger, there it is. Interact, let's go.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the
Open
board.
it.
With the is still
Darn
not
it.
what happens. Fuck this compartment. Strange.
How?
Why does it make you so angry?
Put it away. Interact with this.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar.
Who are you?
Gone.
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Thanks, Rustic. Thanks. Actually have the worst, huh? Well, that sounds about right. You know. We need to smoke after that. There we go. Raise that intellect. Kuno. Talk to me, Kuno.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
Didn't try to shoot her. I just got aimed at her.
What? Bitch! You fucking making excuses for yourself now?
An imperceptible nod. Sorry about that. Got carried
Do
away.
this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
He points towards the whirling in rags and whispers.
Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig
Moral
who
cop
fucked
you
his
are.
window
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah.
He mouths.
I've been in your room.
You're creepy.
But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals, shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
Okay, let's.
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it?
Oh, we made him respect us. Okay. Alright, that works. I'll take that. I'll take that. Hang on. Hold up. Hold on.
Kuno doesn't...
Yeah, Kuno doesn't care. That's right. We know that. We know that. That's fine. That's fine. Give me that. Oh, I can't take it yet. Okay. When I can take that, we'll be able to retry that again. Should be fine. Let's see. Give me that. There we go. Okay. Alright. What about this? Got a pry
An
bar.
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Need perception for that, huh? I don't think I did everything in here. Hang on. Yeah, I have horrendous dice luck. Apparently. What is this? Yeah? Take it. Let's see. Flashlight. Boom. Got it. Okay. What's this? Cellar windows. People's feet shuffling by on the street. Huh. Okay. I think I did everything here. I just think I did. I could sell that that big dealy-doo in the or that cube, I should say. Hang on. I'll be right back. I gotta hit the restroom real quick. Give me a couple minutes here. I'll be right back, I promise. I'll make it fast. Gonna be awkward on YouTube. bonjour, Ryan. Bonjour. Or Rion is what it would be in French, en français. Rion. I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. There we go. Boots. Shoes melting in a puddle of snow. What is this? Oh, what is that? La Delta 51, huh? That was a diarrhea, not a sheet. That sounds rough. Items. This card is prepaid. Huh. Alright. So be it. What is this?
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Knock on it.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Knock on it harder.
Still nothing. No one's home.
Knock even harder.
Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy.
Punched it with our bag.
Now.
3 viewers, I think that's wrong. No, I think that's about right.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there.
I got
Maybe we should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on here.
I got you, Ryan. I've got Rustic, and I've got Rosie Pets who lurks. Interesting. Whoa. Ah. There you go. Rock's Frying Pan Adventure.
Oh no, it's raining!
Hey, I know. I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan.
Barker waits patiently on the floor.
Hey,
like
you. You're finally awake.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
There we go. Hold into the blood machine. Goodness gracious. Alright, shopkeep. Questions for you.
You broke down the back door.
She looks very sad, resigned even.
The door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now.
Her shoulders
I guess
slump.
there's no escape.
As if a heavy burden lies on them. What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, detective. They don't call it the
Shining
doomed
right in her
commercial
face.
area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house.
Je supposais que c'était partout, ce n'était pas.
I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
Cursed? She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant. Cursed, but I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
She shrugs, visibly dejected.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
Just move out, girl. Exactly. The entity? No, I don't think
Yes,
so.
the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney.
Ah.
It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices coming from there.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there.
Who entity? The real entity or the person? Good question.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something. Make some noise. You'll think of something. You always do.
Daughter's the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10,
The
how
entity.
compelled were you
Yeah.
to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her
Make her
dedication
feel
brings
good.
joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know she's been chewing her nails?
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such
Just
a
shine this light in her
disgusting
face
habit.
again.
She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Lady,
A part of hers, too, clearly.
I don't think she can do anything about
She
it.
can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains.
Mm-hmm.
Life isn't
There you go,
easy.
Ryan.
Life doesn't give breaks.
Come
Excuse
on,
me.
ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Let's see. Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything now. What you're doing is wrong, even I know that, and I usually don't know
She
anything.
stands stiff and severe,
Life
silently
lessons.
fuming.
Yeah.
10 or so seconds pass without change. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
That's right.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
All of a sudden, she exhales sharply, her shoulders slump down.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind.
Dull
All
mind.
this stress.
She stops, but her mouth keeps moving. Is she dead? No, not dead.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
Ah. You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh.
She
well,
touches her glasses
my
nervously.
mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
She shakes her head.
My husband is completely different, of course.
Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Ah. No, her daughter. I'm thinking the entity killed her. Ah, gotcha.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
She an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Okay.
A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No,
She
we
pauses for a
couldn't have
second.
afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Of course, yes. This economy.
Exactly.
Yep. I'll agree with that. She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here.
That's not good.
So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Shine her in the face. Plaisance and
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
You sound like Super Nanny and in a bad way.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
Alright, I had something else
The
in
woman
mind.
looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
She doesn't want more, she fine. What she's got, she doesn't want more, you know. Ah. Had a few more questions about the curse. That's all I can say for now. Book peddler. Yeah, just call her a book peddler, that's it. Annette! Oh, Annette's inside now. Do talk to me, Annette.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult.
Sticks into her notebook
really.
with trepidation.
They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
You don't need any math to get rich, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
Suddenly she smiles and perks up. What is
I
it?
thought this would fit you. Like
Dick
pencil
Mullen's
and
hat.
Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives you a hat, almost exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears on the covers. Wait, where did you get
Just
it?
what Dick Mullen would ask.
She
I
lowers
got
her
it from
voice.
behind the curtains.
Aha.
Not really supposed to go there.
It's a fedora?
Maybe. It's the hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that.
She grins with joy. Okay.
Right, I have to get back to my
This is
homework
cool.
now. Before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
She looks back at that the infernal scribblings under her nose. Alright, you know what? We're putting on the hat. Where is it? Dick Mullins' hat, baby. Now we're looking like a champ. Wait, is the green? Does the disco aspiration look better? Oh, it does. This one gives us more suggestion and -1 half-life. That works for me. Lounge jacket, huh? Oh, dear. No, I'll do this one. It matches. What's green and red and goes 100 miles per hour? Ooh, green and red and goes 100 miles per hour. That's an excellent question that I don't have an answer to. Green and red goes 100 miles per hour. A frog and a blender. Haha! Like a proper hobo cop. That's right. Yes, it's a real entity. This game's been talking about an entity, and then you finally show up.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. Haha! I love that. Like, nope, not here to talk to you, little lady. We're just gonna be on our way. And who are you? You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one.
Yes? Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
Just point the flashlight right at her face.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
That Jarala one is adorable. That emote, that little jiggly one. Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books.
She pauses.
Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
He points to his sleeve. Good then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
Maybe your husband is missing?
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home
What is the
now,
point of this?
Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but...
Why?
I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
She might be a clue. That's right. That's why we're doing this. Wouldn't you like to?
No.
I can totally help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
She has, though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
Hush, baby.
What?
Sorry to not know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in that.
Who said anything about shame? Stop talking down to me.
She puts her foot
my
down.
husband is not missing.
Maybe a cockatoo is missing?
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Alright, cockatoo not missing. Just wanted to make sure.
Great.
Just one more question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Go read up on them if you're so interested.
Nice catch,
There's
Ryan.
a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, it is a TAS raid! What's up, guys? Yeah!
Taz Agent raided my stream with 34 viewers.
What is
Welcome
up,
to
everyone?
the dojo.
Holy cow, coming in with 34 viewers. Sheesh! Oh my gosh, it is a TAS raid. Hello, Capateki, and TAS Agent, Hejo in Mexico. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Bam. Shout out. Done. Alright. You're playing Super Meat Boy. Oh, that's a fun game. I love that one. I formally convey my presence. Hola. ¿Cómo está? It's going good. We're playing a pretty interesting game here that apparently I can shine this flashlight in this poor lady's eyes. But yeah, it's going great. How you been, TAS agent? I think I raided you a long time ago, but I haven't seen, like, I haven't jumped in. Because normally when I'm done with my streams, you're already off. But yeah, how is Super Meat Boy? How is everything for you?
Please, let's do.
We're interrogating this woman for no reason whatsoever. Disco Elysium is excellent. Usually do Kaizo ROM hacks. Aha! I think I noticed that here and there. I have, oh yeah, by the way, everybody who showed up with the raid, say hi to YouTube. This is being recorded so they can see you down here. Disco Elysium is excellent. Okay, good. I'm glad you like Disco Elysium. You know what we were playing. And I've seen Kaizo ROM hacks, but I don't know very much about them because I haven't played them. Then again, I'm not the best at Super Mario World. Let's see. TS Agent says, "Oh, hi!" That's right, YouTube. Oh, hi. Maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Her words come out quick as gunshots. Okay, so where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
She's definitely disturbed now. Nanny, where are they? A police, whatever I want. Where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
Neither am I. Oh, no.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
Who'd think I'm French or not? There you go. So, with this playthrough, I chose to make my character electrochemistry bound, which electrochemistry says in its description, go to party planet. You love drugs and drugs love you. So we got a lot of fun going on here. They're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine.
Daughters?
They're with their friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16.
Uh-huh.
Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
And can you describe to me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something that make identifying a little easier? Why are we doing this?
You know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party.
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
Oh, they're at a party. Okay. I can do with the party a killer party, not a lame-o one. It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional. I can do with the party. Killer party, not a lame-o one.
Party? What is it with you and
18 next month might be...
Staples? My God. Please, no more talk about my daughters. They are fine.
She picks up a book and tries to concentrate. A flock of seabirds passes by. 18 next month. Might be a clue. A month before? Maybe. Watch her browse books.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough.
Shine that flashlight directly in her face.
It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work.
Or that torch, I should say.
An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain.
You smoke?
No, I don't.
I know for a fact that you smoke.
Why do you think that I smoke?
She looks up slightly startled. Let's see. Your hands look like they belong to a heavy smoker.
It's not like yours look much better.
She says while eyeing yours. Probably a month before an entity appeared and murdered people cursing in them in the ghost form. Yeah, there you go. Take a look at your hands.
She is right. Your hands look even worse than hers.
Ah.
With tiny cuts and gushes covering your skin like a spider.
Delightful.
Your fingertips have become an ugly shade of brown. These are the hands of someone who smoked for at least 20 years, as evidenced by the discoloration of fingers. Marks on your skin may point to past quarrels.
So, TAS agent, if you're still hanging out, I hope you are, or anybody in TAS agent's chat who's still around here, you play Mario Party or Mario Kart? Do you ever do any of that, like the Switch versions? Just give me a cigarette, please.
I already told you, I don't have any. Go bother someone else.
You know where I can get a new pack? I've got like a full pack.
There's
He's
one
here.
in the harbor. It's Frita. You can look it up.
Okay, thanks, no
She
problem.
sighs. The woman before you nods and returns to
Called
her
out.
reading.
Says you must attain a Franco-Nigerian hard body at the nearest gym. Someone says Mario Kart? Gotcha. I do Mario Kart from time to time, not all the time anymore. More so, I just started doing the new Mario. Oh, I think my bag might not be working right. Let's put that back on. The Mario Party Superstars is actually a lot of fun. I just got that recently. Might raid TAS, Mr. Youngster Black Belt Aaron. Yeah, we might do that at some point. We should do that soon too. So we need to go to the harbor to talk to somebody to get the body down. Oh yeah, there's been a murder. We need to pull the body down from the murder scene. It's a shame. Nice, we had somebody else to do it for us. What's going on here? Take it. Take the bottle. There we go. Vermilion of blood. That's right. Vermilion of blood, baby. There we go. And now we can pick up stuff again. I think that the trash bag had been bugged out for a little bit, so we couldn't actually get any money. You know what? Let's get rid of this flashlight. That's probably not the best. One of these over here. No, I don't want to use the last one. Swap out for that. Can't use it yet. Okay. You, ma'am.
You're back.
This
Good.
should be around tonight.
What can I
they
help
want
you with?
To take...
Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
Oh yeah, I should be around tonight. They want me to take an extra shift tonight, but I found someone else to do it. Nice, Entity. Right on.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
I could use a code like that. The rain is freezing.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic.
Repels water almost magically.
The company makes them for offshore platform personnel. Very sturdy. What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day.
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed.
She almost takes the
I'm
photo.
afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Ah.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Can you tell me about this alleged drug trafficking?
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Okay.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Shit, yeah.
It's party pipeline.
Party pipeline. Why would you want to shut that down?
So let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter.
I see.
North of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
Ah.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Why are you trying to shut down the party pipeline?
I assure you, officer, these are not the sort of parties you'd want to attend.
General Quarter, what's that place again? What are you talking about, Ryan? What are you talking about? What are you referencing?
She has no idea what kind of parties you've been to.
You want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still.
She raises her bony finger.
Every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries?
Precisely.
Aha.
Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
Aha. Alright, enjoy the lurk, Ryan.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Crucial shipment. She gives you a knowing look.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Well, why didn't you come to the Elysium earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Well, you know, we got both precincts
we know
here.
The company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
She smiles and points toward the roundabout. It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor to raise the drawbridge.
Okay.
The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
She pauses, looking to the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable. The weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely. Then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Yeah, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
Take this case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent.
Yeah.
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Yeah, thank you. That's all for now. Very fascinating. We need to go to the Kanema. That'd be Kim Kitsuragi's vehicle. Go there. And we need to radio in. Forget what it is we're radioing in, but I know we need to radio something in. Just haven't done it yet. Any more trash on the way? Anything I can pick up? Nothing yet. Might be something along the way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that thought bubble?
Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's, some third option?
No. Stop goofing around, recruit.
It's your husband, the missing husband.
Yes.
No.
And you found him.
No.
Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Pretty dumb.
Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't missing though?
True.
But he is missing. You heard her. The worry in her voice.
This doesn't add up. I'm only making a fool of myself.
No marriages make any sense. Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case.
No.
And not brood over your reputation. We can deal with the perception management later.
You know what? Give me champagne. I'm going
There's
in.
no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found right now.
This is gonna be bad. I can tell this is gonna be bad. Oh dear me. Ma'am. 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 Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
There. Our hammer-toting comrade was at the bottom of those stairs.
Excuse me?
She blinks.
I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
I found a working-class drunk, and I thought he might be yours.
Right, because working-class women come with alcoholic husbands.
She glances over your shoulder towards
you
the
know
drunk. What?
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Ah. You told me your husband's alright.
I did, and he is.
She takes a step back.
He's also an alcoholic.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park, or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends.
She looks away.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Aha! He is missing. She has completely forgotten about her book, staring blank into the distance instead.
She's worried now.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Is it just me, or do we have a missing persons case here?
I wouldn't be so sure.
He replies before turning to face the working class woman.
Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
What's up, Ionic? Welcome.
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
What GameCube to HDMI adapter do I use? I use a GCHD Mark II. GCHD-MK2. There you go. That's the one. Let's see. Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you.
Sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
Oh, great. So let me guess, he's... disco?
Oh, thank God, no.
Oh.
It hasn't come down to this yet.
Why did you say that your husband resembles me then?
He's slightly chubby.
Darn it!
Wait, did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
I'm not chubby, neither is your husband. What you meant to say is that we both share a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
Share what?
She doesn't understand. Franco-Nigerian hard body, softly round, yet still in shape. Ladies dig it.
I'm not sure about the rest, but
come
softly
on.
round sounds about right.
Okay.
He's not in great shape.
Ionic, I'm thinking of streaming GameCube games. My GameCube doesn't have a digital port. Ah, it doesn't have a digital port. Also, your capture card doesn't have AV input. Okay. Here's what you do then. You purchase a capture card that looks like... Hang on. Gotta get all the plugs undone here so I can show you. Purchase a capture card that looks like this, okay? It's got the dongles, got a USB. So since your GameCube doesn't have the digital port, you can't use the HDMI adapter. You need to have the digital port for that. But if it doesn't have it, and you use one of these, which just has S-video and then red, white, yellow, you can record no problem. It's what I use for my Nintendo 64 games. Exact same plugs as the GameCube. Totally worthwhile doing it. And it'll stream just fine. Like, totally fine. You can get them for like less than $10 if you look on Amazon at the right spot. Might need to finesse a couple things in order to make it happen because they are cheap Chinese deals, but still, you can do it.
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue
Sorry, this is an
inner
interesting
lining.
segue.
The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
She sighs, her voice slightly quivering when she adds.
It's his cool jacket.
Aha.
God knows it's too cold to run around in this.
Yeah,
but
no problem.
He refuses to change. I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
She looks back at you, shaking her head. How's my night been? It's been really good. It's been really good, Ionic. How about yours? Well, if that jacket is really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning. He went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
See, working class woman is one of my favorite characters. There you go, Rustic. I'm thinking that. It was fun to win her over here. Yeah, pretty good. I've just been playing Spider-Man 2 on GameCube after I got home from Taekwondo class. Nice! That's a good game on GameCube, too.
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again.
She scoffs.
I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn,
this is a missing persons case.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it, thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
Yes, I'll bring him back home to you.
Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
He gives her a slip of paper.
I will. Of course, officer. Yes,
I'll get going again. No time for dialogue. Must go to vehicle. Report thing that I forget what it is I need to report.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Can you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
E50.100.1000. The make and model of the armor is Fairweather T500/VE.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Continue.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isoleri law enforcement service. The crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Alright.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see
tap on the
as you
preheater
tap
gauge.
on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector.
Insane Clown Posse
indicating
database.
the
There you
engine
go.
is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Let's see, Ionic. With your AV capture card, what software do you use? I use the program that came along with it. It's some proprietary, like, it's a VHS to DVD converter initially, so I use that program. But, I mean, a lot of them you can just use Open Broadcaster or even Bandicam to make it work.
No. That's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Okay, close the door. Talk to me, buddy.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Oh, empathy, huh? Would I watch your streams? Perhaps, if you're on at the right time, yeah? You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back.
Folds his hands behind his head and leans
Had
back.
some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
I know.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I need to get high. Look
Hey,
for a
man,
dealer.
that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely
Look, our
to
character
commit,
actually really
usually
wants
through
this.
some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
No, of course not.
What's your deal here?
So much for subtlety. Better get straight to the point.
Let me be straight with you. Trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal
We
B.
have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Wait, then why are you still hanging
Gotta
around?
guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
Working on these rhymes clearly leads to muscular atrophy. Make sure you don't get hooked on poetry.
Going to sleep now? Alright, Yannick. Have a good night. Sleep well, okay? Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade
Look,
then?
man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Let's do a 17% roll. Go for it.
Your best verse. You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke
That's
me.
brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
No, Tommy. These are my rhymes. Listen. She fucked me till I bled. Oh my god.
In the name of God, what are you doing?
Continue. I'll never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case for the total doom. Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what to say. He just repeats.
Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
Yes. And I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
Let's try and see in his eyes again.
In his
oh,
eyes,
we got one!
An unfamiliar line.
Yes!
Flecks of brown and gold.
It's familiar.
It's hard
how?
to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern.
I know, right, Rustic? And where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway.
The shivers really
and then
works
the
for us here.
never-ending sprawl of Forberg, high above buildings, new and old. The air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further.
To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin. The border approaches.
What's beyond the border?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie. Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way. Waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Caillou.
That was a good one, huh?
On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Yeah, that shivers check was deep. What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy.
He smiles warmly.
I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me.
Oh, do you not get to live with your family?
What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Then he turns his eyes to you.
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that.
Okay.
You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
No, I feel hunted.
Hunted? By what?
By a shadowy figure known only to me as the Ex-something.
An ex-wife?
Damage help, huh?
Pain burns in your chest, radiating. A crown of arteries on fire.
Ex-wife? No. It's a sinister presence that hunts me across all planes of existence. It followed me into this world when I awoke. You may be a planar hunter.
Sinister presence?
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds really bad. I hope that doesn't happen to my marriage.
First, what is marriage?
Man, who even knows? It's like a legal contract, but also a bond between spirits. Everyone is different. That's all I can say.
It's definitely... No. Don't worry, I'm certain nothing... Yeah, my thing has got nothing to do with marriage.
Sure, man, if you say so.
He doesn't look like he believes you.
But look, man, thanks for this. It's good to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy to ask, so... I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
You know what? Roll for the poetry again. Go!
No, just no. I can already see it's failed, and I'm stopping it now. Until you have good poetry, you have no poetry.
That's all for now. So, I think we'll end the YouTube episode here with that horrifying poetry that we did. So, save the game. Everybody who's watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe if you like the video. Ring that notification bell so you can, have me pester you whenever I post a video. Follow me on Twitch here at twitch.tv/the_blackbelt_barber. Like, I'm here every night. I'm here doing this for all y'all. And I play a lot of stuff that I don't normally post to YouTube here, too. So, check it out. We're doing a Pokemon Randomizers Nuzlocke for Soul Silver. And we're about to take on the Elite Four. Like, we're killing it now. So, that's going to be fun. That's coming up, I think, 2 days from now. So, if you see this before then, be sure to stop in. But until such a time, take care, everybody on YouTube, and stay classy.